Hello. So we have a server crash. Okay, let me check. We have a server crash. Fine. Fine. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Let me see. We have a server crash. I have to check. I have a server crash. How do I investigate that? This one, yep, this one. Yes, we have a server crash. Interesting. It is a strange one. So is someone trying to move so the crash is about a move of molten steel. Move of molten steel. PS item can add. Bulk object PS item. PS item 1118. Probably PS item 4437. Okay, let's check a second. PS item. PS item 4437. Set stack count. There is an invalid stack count. Right? How much is this stack count? Let me see. Can we check? Can we check the Let's see if we can check the stack count that was passed in. I mean, I think we can because it should be a standard value. Actually, I don't know. No, in my case was actually that I had the... No, I think it's... Wait. Okay. So set stack count, right? 120. Holy shit. 120. He's trying to add 120 to a single stack. What the hell? Move from inventory. 578. And no, 120 items is impossible. I think something happened then. Okay, anyway. This one will also be nice to reproduce if we can, because it's very strange that is doing it this way, but just a second, I need to answer a few things. Um, okay. Okay, so I had to answer a few questions and things. Okay, so we want to go on with the other stuff, right? Because I need a, I will then commission the I think it's okay. I think this one is okay. I don't know if I fully like this thing. First question is, do you see it from the inside? You see it from the inside. Do you want to see it from the inside? I don't know. Maybe yes. I mean, it looks a bit like a tail. I don't know, but yeah, in the original drawing, there was something like that, right? So there was no, not in this one. Yeah, in this one, you see, there is a bit of a horn, kind of a horn at the top. Because there was a lantern. No, it's the lantern holder. Is the lantern holder. I see. Is the lantern holder. Well, if you want it as a lantern, okay. Which I think it kind of makes sense. It's just a bit too big, I guess. No? What is going on? Because the center is there. No. Okay. Now. I mean, I understand. I mean, we can have a lantern on this, right? But I think if it's so high, it will be very hard to maintain. I mean, to use. Plus, we still have a problem here. Fuck. It's never correct, huh? Okay. I mean, it is a bit of a refinement we can do pretty much any time, but yeah. So, but the question is, did we lose the two? Did we lose the two? I think we lost them. Huh? I think there were two thingies here. They are here. They are inside. Why they are inside? Strange. I moved them without... Okay, well, I don't know. Actually, I was a bit surprised that we lost these two guys. There is not a lot of space. No, crap. I will add another loop. I think here we are yeah, a bit too, you know. A bit too low poly. Yeah. Yeah, like that is good. Like that is good, boys. Okay. Well, nearly. Okay. Yeah, I'm still retouching a bit this part. Another. Wait a second. The pivot reads from this. Yeah, we're still in 1400. The previous will be renamed 0.1 and this will be 0.2. I usually do this when it's the same day. I usually do this when it's the same day. Unless it's really, really long, right? If I do like the morning 5 hours and the evening 5 hours, whatever, then yes. Save. Okay, sorry, I was looking at something else. Okay, so yeah, we need to quickly finish this one and move on, right? So that's pretty much the idea. I think this guy can now go probably the front door, right? Not. Yeah. Now I was thinking about this thing, right? So if this thing, it is really a lantern, if this is really a lantern holder, right? Which I kind of like. I mean, the original design was different, right? As usual, when you do stuff, so you see, it was a bit of a horn thingy on the top. Now, unfortunately, the top is too high, and I think it makes no sense to have a lantern that high. But I think if we do it here, it could be okay, right? And now the question is, do we want to use the same shape, right? That shape is... that shape will be like this, will be a horn like that. I mean, it's similar to this, but is better quality, right, than this. Yeah, it is better quality than this. Well, I mean, we can try to work on it quickly and see what we come up with. But yeah, it should be... I mean, first of all, it should come out horizontally, right? It should come out horizontally. And then it should go down a bit, right? And then it should go down a bit, yep, and then go up again a bit. Now now the actual shape we can decide, but I think it should be more like this than like it was. Right? Like a scorpion tail. Like a scorpion tail. Okay. Well, I don't know. Yeah, like that. It seems very big though. I mean, which kind of lantern you are holding there? Now consider the lantern will probably have some chains, and then so it can also be slightly higher than this, right? So the lantern ends up here. Should we model the lantern? We actually don't have a Diaboli lantern. It would be nice, very nice to have actually, yes. Problem is that we don't have that. No, I don't want to model lantern now. But the idea would be that yes, this is a lantern holder. It is a lantern holder. I mean, we can attach a normal lantern for now, but then in the future can be something else. Okay, pretty much. I think that pretty much this one is kind of finished. I don't know what are these weird. Huh? Huh? What is that? Is there a double vertex or no? So what? For just a moment of panic in the tool just went big crazy. Okay, no, I think we are good with this. I think we are good with this. I mean, this would be very weird. I mean, it would be very special, right? It's a very special design, so I think that this would be good. Okay, so now we move to the next house, right? The next house, unfortunately, has been modeled in a very crazy way. And again, this was a commission, so always a mess when you do a commission. So first thing that I see is that this house is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories high, right? So I mean, is a monster of a house. So is too much. I mean, it's too much under any possible, right? So my idea would be I mean, the first question is, do we like this thing? Because this was derived, right? This was derived from one of the sketches, I'm pretty sure. This one, right? This one in the middle. Actually, it's very similar to what the sketch was. The problem is that I don't like the sketch, probably. That's my problem. I don't like the sketch. Now, the main problem of this one is that the double wing, the double sail, right? Okay, let me try to do something in. So the first problem is, where do we have the door? Because if we have the door again at the front, we have the same problem, right? So we need to have the door at the back. But if we put the door at the back, we are in trouble here. So let me try to copy. Let me try to copy the body. Well, the body, I don't know. I think we have to redo it somehow. Because the windows are in a different place, and no, I cannot. No, I have to work on the new one. The old one is so different that I cannot, right? I cannot. So I have to work on this one. So the first thing that I would do is to rotate, right? Is to rotate everything so that the entrance is at the back, right? Because we decided that this is the style, and I think is the right choice. Now, if we do this, obviously we are immediately having a huge problem, but that's fine. We will solve it somehow. Wait, I need to move also the rocks. I mean, can I have that on the front? Wait a second. I have an idea. Wait a second. I have an idea. Well, I mean, this height makes absolutely no sense. I mean, this height is ridiculous. This height is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it cannot be. Now, the problem is, do you think that we can have... Do you think that we can have the door there, but the sails on this side, right? I mean, it's obviously a problem, right? Because this needs to be redone completely, but sorry, how is possible that this thing doesn't have vertexes here? Huh? What? There is a solidify. Ah, okay. Interesting. I mean, I completely dislike this thing, right? So this thing is completely off by a million. So probably, I mean, I'm really tempted to delete it completely, but before deleting it completely, let me think a second. I mean, I like the door. I'm trying to bring it back to a reasonable shape, but I think I will have to delete this thing. But I'm trying, okay? I'm trying just to see if by any chance we can reuse any of this, right? I mean, I like the two wings at the front, but hello, Robert. Hey, welcome. Hello, hello. Sorry, I was not reading the chat. Looks like it's draped across a wooden beam, so it should be fine. Consider this inside, especially if the ropes get added to the tie down the ladder, doesn't just fly away. I love the height, but it'd be nice if I had some sort of windows or balcony to look out. Yeah, that's a good point. No, but the height as it was impossible. I mean, it was like a 15 meters building. I mean, we cannot have it as a normal house, right? So it was like a monument, like a very large monument. So no. Now, the problem I have at the moment is that this roof is basically unusable, right? And this part of the building is also highly unusable, right? I think the only part that is good are the windows. But from here up, right, this building does not have anything in common with the previous building. So, and I find it very hard to have a block. Well, it's 2 stories. Well, actually, it's 3 stories with this one, right? So it's a 2-story building, but I really have a hard time in making it reasonable, because first of all, this should be right. So if we want to have any chance at having the two upper sails, right, they should be way to the front, right? And it may be slightly rounded like this. I think it potentially is fine. Uh-oh, we lost a piece. I think we lost a piece. So like this would look more reasonable. But then, I mean, we need this wall to adapt to the wing, or this wing, you know, becomes more like this, right? Which is a bit more like the other is. I think I like the fact that they are like complementary one to each other. So this one goes here and this one goes there. Also from the front, it looks pretty cool. So I will probably make this wing smaller, because at the moment, yeah, one of the issues that we have seen already also in the other model is that here this wing is insanely large, right, compared to what we think it should be. So I think it's really too much. I mean, I like the fact that there is a big wing, but not that much. Right? I think the upper one we really need to we really need to make smaller as well. I mean, this is insane. Right? Because it's mostly a decoration element, right? And okay. I mean, I'm tempted to shorten it vertically. Yeah, I think I will do it. I think we will scale it vertically. I think we will scale it vertically. Now, I don't want to overdo it, because if I scale it too much, I think it's okay. I mean, in theory, this one can go up here, right? I mean, if you consider that this is the house, I mean, this is the upper part of the house, right? I think we can have, I think we can have all of this go way to the front. And now the point is that is connected here. I don't know if I do damages if I move this. On theory, no. Yeah, but I think it should be more something like this, right? It may be... right? I don't know if I want to have this curved, but I think that here you should have a pillar, right? There should be a pillar here that is sustaining that. It's a bit messy. Okay. So now... I mean, maybe not a huge pillar, but still a pillar to sustain this part, right? We will see, we will do the fine tuning later. I mean, at the moment it's just trying to understand the spaces. So what I don't like of this, well, I really don't like this thing. Because we are extremely far from the previous concept, right? So the previous concept is this, where you see this line coming down, right? And you see pretty much an oval shaped thingy. With the roof protecting the door, or anyway going towards the door and insisting on the wing, while here, right, while here it is a total mess, right? Here it is a total mess. So I don't understand this piece. I mean, this piece I kind of understand, kind of. Even if I really don't like this cartoonish style thingy, right? I don't know why sometimes. mean, why you should have a broken roof? I don't know. What is the point of having a broken roof? You just fix it. I mean, if you want to have a curve here, I'm fine, but it should be, again, it should be a curve. So we need to understand the shape. At the moment, this thing doesn't have a shape. It looks like an elephant. It looks like an elephant that had a bad day. Oh. Come on. I think we don't need this too, right? Shit. Why sometimes when you dissolve, it's just not working? Okay. So, why here is not connected? No idea. Oh. 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 Dark Souls, huh? Dark Souls. Okay, so let's say that this piece, and this piece to me are okay. Everything else, no. Right? This is where I am now. This is where I am now. I think the first thing we have to decide if this thing is 2 stories or 3. Because if it's 2 stories, I can move this down significantly. If it's 3 stories, I think it should be 2 stories though, because there are two wings, right? 2 sails here, so maybe this one can have a higher roof, okay, but consider that the character is... where is our character? See, our character is this, right? So... our character is this. So this roof is really high if it's 1 story. If it's 1 floor, right? It's really high because this guy is already 2 point something meters, right? This guy is 2 point something meters, so he's already a very tall guy. But that's just the race, right? Now, if I... I'm moving up, right? Oh my god, why sometimes? If I move him up, right? So it is another. So this is like a 4 meters. So I think it's very high to be 1 floor, but it's too short to be 2 floors. That's the problem. So proportionally, it doesn't make any sense. While this one can be another floor, right? I think this one is reasonable, but this one is really high, really high. I mean, it's okay to have it a bit high, but really high, I don't know. And we have the problem of the roof, and we have the problem of this part that I really don't understand. I don't understand this part at all. I think I find it interesting somehow, but I still cannot get my head around it, right? So, cannot get my head around this. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, I think I explained it. Maybe have some chandelier or egg in storage. It's kind of like a crack because the leather exposes the element to dry and drape. It gives more real feel so much. Yeah, but the problem of the crack, right, is that it will be identical on all the other houses that you will copy, and also is a very huge square crack, right? So if you want to have a crack like made by leather, you can do it with a texture maybe, right? Or you have to do it way more, you know, detail like this. It looks like very cartoonish Super Mario Bros thing, right? So, and I don't like it. I mean, I like Super Mario Bros, but I'm saying that is not a reasonable style for our game, right? I mean, it looks fake in every possible way. So what I would like to understand is, do we want So what I want to understand is, do we want this, right? Because you see that this is completely different from the other house roof, right? It's completely different style. So the other house was basically having this way higher, right? And I cannot do it. So was having this like this, right? Bro, why I cannot take this and do GG? Because it doesn't know where to go? Okay, fine. Super no. Right? So the other house was, right? The other house was like that. So it was open like this at the front, right? And I don't think we can change the style completely, right? I don't think we can have one house that is like completely different from the other. I mean, the style should be similar. If you put them one next to each other, right, they should look like coming from the same village, right? While it seems to me that at the moment they are two different, completely different styles. Also, this cap at the top, right? What the hell is it? I mean, this doesn't represent in any way. This doesn't represent in any way the style that we had, right? On the other side. So now doing this, I think, is improving. I mean, I still feel it's very high, you know? I don't know what is this. What was this? It was part of the columns? I think this element we don't need, but let me move it out a second. So you see the problem, right? So we have a floor which is basically a double floor, but the roof doesn't represent it in any way. So or this roof goes down, but I don't know how much, because actually here we have the windows. Right, so do buildings get a purpose? Like, for example, they have a Ford, Smith, Jeweler. Yeah, I think this one that is a bit bigger, they may get, yeah. But my idea was small house, I mean, common house, luxury house, public building, right? This is what we did for every race. And at least for the new developments, right? Now there can be special building like the forge, or there can be special purpose buildings, but I don't know, I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling on this one. I'm struggling on this one because first of all, I don't understand this, right? I don't understand this part. I really don't think it fits in any possible way. Unless maybe we do something like this, right? Maybe. But even then, right? Even then, no, even then I don't understand it. I mean, I understand it was probably there in the original, in one of the sketches, right? And so he just copied over. I understand. He just copied over from where? He copied from. No, but not even, because this one, you see that this one does not have that thingy. So completely, probably is here. Probably is this thing. Yeah, but doesn't really match in any way. I think for now we will remove it. I think I don't understand it. I don't like it, and it's gonna go. Wait, what did I do? Oh no, there was an inside. There was an inside. No. Only that one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's say that this kind of front, right? My problem is that I would like to make this a bit lower. I mean, even more lower. But if I make it even more lower, then we will have a problem with the wing. I mean, I can make the wing smaller. I mean, I would like to make this part. I would like to make this part something like, instead of 6 meters or 5 meters, I would like to make it probably like this. Right? The problem is that if we do this, and now compared to our character, you know, this is already like a very tall building, but it's more reasonable. Right? You see, so this is one floor, right? This is one floor and this is the second floor. So like this is already a bit more reasonable. I would probably push it even a bit more down, like this. But if we do this, then we may start to have a problem with the wings, because the wings do not match anymore unless we do something like, unless we have this wing on this side, which would be kind of interesting, but I think would not look very good. Like if we have this wing here, I think we look bad. You know what is the other problem I see? The other problem I see is that there is no... Anyway, let me try to do some changes, because I am... I really dislike this model. I think we should probably delete it and redo it, but delete redo is a lot of work as well, so Yeah, delete redo is probably also not a good idea. I mean, there are so many things I don't understand, right? Like this. What is this? I mean, why I need to have one floor and then another floor and then another floor? I mean, why I need to have three different heights, right? Why I need to have three different heights while in reality there are only two, right? I mean, what is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What is it? I mean, if we want, we can make it like this, right? And it goes, you know, it goes down a bit, but or this things arrives here, right? And so the second floor is all this piece. Yeah, I think this is what we should do actually. So basically what we are saying is that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 go here, right? Together with whatever we have at the top. Don't understand why it's double. It's double because there is the inside, yeah. There is the inside. Ay. So that was the inside. No, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Yeah, because this is now the inside and the outside together. No. No. Yeah, you see that? There is the inside wall, I think. Yeah, so there is the wall inside. We should have some space, you know, with the roof. And so here there is a mess. Here there is a mess of inside and outside not matching anymore. Because I merged something I should not have merged. Oh fuck. Well, I can go back, but where did I do the mess? I did the mess here. Yeah, I think here they were still separate. Yeah, here they were still separate. And then I think I probably selected the wrong. I selected probably the wrong vertex to merge there. This is when the mess happened. Strange though, because I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Probably is snapped to something inside. I think it's snapped to something inside. Like it did now? No. Exactly. So now is okay. So now if I take this, and this, which is all the outside, right? And I say GZ this. Okay. And now I say that this, and this. I don't know if I like this model, guys. I'm trying, but okay. Now they are properly separate. Yep. Now inside and outside are okay. So and then when I said that this can go, this can become a slide, right? Now we can do it. Just moving not on the X. Whoop. Just moving not on the X, and we can do this, right? And the inside and the outside will stay separate. Now, still a bit weird because you see that is not really even, but anyway, we don't really care. Okay, basically there is a roof that goes slightly up, and if we want we can have this part going slightly down, so it will be more similar to the previous house where we have a kind of a curve here, right? I don't understand why these lines are not all, why these ones are not all in the same height, but they are a bit off. It's not doing it. Okay. Sorry, I have a bit of a problem because I'm basically asking this guy to have all of them at the right sides. Okay, maybe they are rotated. Okay, probably the rotation I think is giving the illusion that they are not at the same height. Okay, but anyway, as usual, I'm not completely sure of what I'm doing. Huh? I'm not completely sure of what I'm doing, guys. So let's see. Let me see what you're saying. Oh my God, Dotted Fish, you wrote a lot. Sorry, I didn't read. Maybe a design guideline would help separate out part the building get made out of. It could be reusable to keep the same building style, but adapt to the pulse of things like do we get one light fire? Reuse. Yeah, we can reuse some pieces, but these are really different from. They were supposed to be in part of after purpose. Okay. Different heights was pretty common in many building style. If you look at the Viking stave churches, they almost look randomly sketch houses on top of each other. You could also be later expansion, for example, Mont Saint Michel, which was basically built and expanded around the years after like the lab. Yeah, but in this case, they are built in the same way. So no, we cannot have an expansion, right? But okay, so let me see where we are a second because I'm already confused. So why there is this vertex going through, for example? Oh wow. because it goes down a bit on the side. Okay, well, fine. Okay, so let's say that this first floor is very tall but reasonable. This second floor is somehow connected to this floor with a small, with a kind of a slope going up, right? But one thing I don't understand why it's so thin, right? Why someone would create something so thin on the side, right? When you have all this space. I mean, I understand that the upper level can be smaller, but that much smaller, I mean, seems completely stupid, right? So why you would want that much space wasted, right? While building up. I don't get it. Also, give me back my guy 1 second. Also, considering that this level goes up to there. Yeah, the problem is that when people are drawing things, they are not thinking. I mean, this is like the upper level and is as tall as the lower level. So it's super high, but super thin. So there is no space for anything. So that's completely stupid. So, you know, so this needs to go way. Now, I understand it's a separate level. I get it. But, you know, should be something like this. Let me remove the roof a second. With the roof, we will have to redo it completely. And, I mean, why so thin? Why so thin? I mean, go like this at least. Minimum. The Vikings, huh? The Vikings. Well, the Vikings. Okay, so now at least there is a decent space there, right, that you can use for something. Now, I don't know the inside though, but I think we moved everything together. Well, yeah, we moved everything together. I don't know. Probably not. No, we didn't. Fuck. I always have to think there is an inside whenever I do. Well. And by the way, you know what is the weird thing? Is that it's open from the inside. So in reality, so this is like a church, but so if I go in, right? If I go in from the front door, right? I see my insane house plus that additional thing at the top, and you see the sides of the character. I mean, the sides of the character is really. So the problem is the left right. It's not the up down, right? The problem is the left right. I mean, this is barely holding. You know, it's a small house. It's a small house in this direction. I mean, it's kind of a big house in this direction, but in this direction is super small. I think we have to scale it up completely on this. I mean, it's like compressed, right? It's like someone zipped it up. I mean, basically this is all wrong. Okay, let's try. Well, the problem is the door, because the door, I'm changing the shape of the door. No. Okay, let's keep the door the way it is, and let's scale on the X without the door. No, without the door. What do you mean? The door is a separate piece, no? So I want to move. I want to scale. I mean, I don't really want to scale the windows, but I want the windows to be compatible. So basically what I'm saying, I think it should be more like this, right? So let me see the sides of this compared to the other house seen from the side. Yeah, you see? Look, I mean, this is the common house. It's like 3 times this horizontally. You see, this is the common house. This is the new house we are working on. So yeah, so there is a real problem in this direction. It's too small. It's too small. It's too small. It's too small. But by much, not just by a bit, by much. Much. I mean, it needs to be like this, right? To be a decent house, similar to the common house. I mean, like this is nearly like the previous. Yeah, exactly. So this is the way it should be. So you see, there is a commission, right? So I gave it to someone, I paid him money, and this is what I got. Can you believe that? And for me to go there and explain, oh no, because the proportion of the thing should be, I mean, I can do it, but it takes me more time and then anyway, we'll not do it right anyway. I still have to find someone that is doing good commissions. I really need it because I'm not good, and I'm not good at 3D, right? It takes me forever, and I need someone that wants to work on this game. I can pay him, but I mean, I can pay him reasonably. But I need someone that thinks, you know, architecture and stuff like that. Otherwise, it's a massacre, right? Every time is like, oh, gonna redo it completely. It's a massacre. It's a massacre. Okay. I mean, now we adapted. Now, obviously, there are a million problems here, but okay. Anyway, that we will figure out one day. But because we obviously need a new right, a new line here, and this needs to be cut off. Otherwise, I don't know if I want to cut off from here to here, but at the minimum from here to here, but better probably from here to here, or even, right? But let's say from here to here, and inside should be the same, right? Inside should be the same. I know it's not very vertical, but believe me, that is anyway good enough. So here we are trying just to get back to the proper curvature after we had to basically enlarge the model like twice, right? So it is twice as big as it was before, right? It is twice as big, yeah. Okay, so now if we go in, right? If we go in and we look at our character, what is that? Because this is the okay. Now if you go in and look at our character, it is slightly more reasonable, right? I mean, it's still a small room, as you can see, it's still kind of small, right? But, you know, if you imagine to have a table here, a few things, a bed, I mean, it's not a house for a big family, for sure. Maybe it's a house for 2 people, I don't know. But then the problem will be, how do we go up? How do we go up will be a mess. And now we have all the windows fucked up, right? Now we have all the windows completely fucked up that we have to move, but hopefully this is enough to move it, because we scaled it only in one direction. So yeah, in fact, yeah, in fact it works, right? Okay, that's good news. At least we don't, at least the windows are fine. Okay, now we gained some important space, and we managed to. So look at the difference between the previous roof and the current roof, right? So Godzillio's difference. Godzillius. Now the height again is not a big deal, so we don't care about the height, because if you look at this way, right? If you look at this way, we put our guy here, you see that at this floor there is plenty of space, right? So I think vertically we are fine. Horizontally we have a bit of a problem, and also where the hell we place the stair? So or the stair we place it. We cannot place it here because here we have the door, right? If I scale this horizontally, it becomes shit, huh? Because it's too much. I cannot scale this horizontally because it becomes really, really bad. So this one we have to do it differently. We have to really move the vertices. So basically this piece stays as it is, pretty much. Yeah, this piece stays as it is and goes like this. And here, I don't know. Here we try to. Does not fit through the door. What doesn't fit through the door? The character? Oh shit, are you serious? The character doesn't fit through the door? Uh-oh. Doesn't fit through the door. But sorry, was it fitting through the door of the previous house or not? Oh yes, because the door of the previous house was like giant compared to this door. Oh my god, everything is fucked. Was it in another scale or what? Maybe it was in another scale only. No, because the windows. Let me see the windows. No, because the windows are the same scale. Sorry, I don't see anymore. Yeah, the door is completely fucked. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let me compare 1 second the... Why the door is so small? Why the door is so small? Look at this. I think what it takes to make a good 3D model is good concept art and guideline, the rest is architectural. And we have the concept art is here, but they didn't follow it enough, I don't know. We have all the concept art of the world, look at this, concept art, concept art, concept art, concept art. Hello Miyazima, hey, thank you for stopping by and saying hello. There is a lot of people that just lurk around without saying anything. Okay, so we have a massive problem. That the door of the previous house is like this. And the door of this house is like this. Oh my god. Okay, fine. We can just delete this door and okay, we'll just delete this door and I will adapt, you know, my building to it's good that you told me, Dotted Fish. I didn't see it at all. I was assuming that it was okay, but that was a wrong assumption for sure. What we are doing here, so we have a game, right? We have a game. Do you want to see the game? I can start the game. We have a game and we are improving it, right? So we are slowly but surely improving it, adding new things to the game. And at the moment, I decided that I want to have more villages because we have a lot of land, but the land is not populated enough, right? With people and houses and stuff. So what I want to do, I want to create a few more villages, and since we have nine different races. I want every race. We can see here a bit of the races. Like so, there is like underwater elf and hello, I'm 96. Hey. There is another elf. There is a human guy. There is a Klyros, which is a flying thingy. There is a Diaboli with the horns. There is a Dermori. There is an elf, but a land elf, not a water elf. There is a cat-like thingy that we call Enkidukai. That is the lady of the previous guy, and such, right? So every race has its own style in terms of culture, traditions, cloth, buildings, architecture, right? Big applause for whoever made it and charged it for it. Yeah. Well, I mean, the previous one was a bit bad. Yeah, I know. It's painful. I mean, because, yeah, when you see it the first time, right, it seems okay. But then when you go in and try to understand all the proportions, you realize maybe it is not okay. So, but it's not super easy unless you dedicate time to it, right? So you do the commission, You say, okay, done, then I will slightly change it, but then you realize that you don't have to just lightly change it, you have to nearly redo it, right? So, and this is where things get complex. Like now, I'm already messing up, I don't know why, but I think it's because all these things needs to go way higher. So everything is uneven now in this freaking house. You know what? I think I have to do it inside and outside together, otherwise my life will be so much harder. Doesn't have to be perfect, but at least this part needs to be relatively consistent. Because there is the inside wall and the outside wall. Okay, I think it like this is kind of reasonable. So we change the door, right? We change the door. Now, yeah, this model basically I had to redo it. 5 minutes to make this, 10 to detail it, and is bluffing it or bad at Blender, specifically when he had such a good concept art. Yeah, exactly. The concept art, I paid also for the concept art. The concept art was very good, actually. It was an Italian girl that I found. I don't even remember where I found her, but yeah. So and she did very, very good on the. I mean, obviously also she needed quite some guidance, right? But because it's very hard to get into a new world, right, that you know nothing about, and become a concept artist for it, right? So I understand them. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. Because I have in my mind, you know, what I want, and it's in my mind. And obviously they are saying, well, what is that? So they don't understand what I want, right? And why. So the style, I think the style is super hard to define, right? If you are not into it. The style of the races is something that I can only do myself, I guess. Or anyway, can work with a concept artist, right? And the concept artist makes a lot of stuff, I mean, number of sketches, and I just choose which sketch makes sense for me. And this is what we did. And actually we have sketches for every race, right? Well, nearly every race, but I have sketches. I have sketches for the Stonehammer, I have sketches for the Lemur, I have sketches for the Dermorians, I have sketches for the, and also we worked on additional elements, right? It's not just the houses, but there are also additional elements like that. Doesn't mean that I will use all of them or exactly in this shape, but these are like studies of patterns. So we study all the patterns, all the motifs, right? So what are the motifs of every race, right? So what are the motifs that the Ilians are using, the Dermorians are using, the Nolthrir are using, the Kran are using. So trying to define the basic shapes and the type of patterns that each race likes, right? So that is pretty much defined, right, for all the races. And based on that, we started to create the architecture. So first we did all the patterns, then we did the architecture style. And now in theory we can do the 3D and right. So yeah, so I think the approach is the right approach. I feel the approach is the right approach. I don't know if the result will Okay, now the door is as big as the previous house, so I think we should be good. I'm starting to hate this thing. I'm starting to hate this thing because it's really not looking correct in any possible way, but I'm hopeful. But I'm hopeful that we can do this. If I do Control R, what it's doing is cutting off. Nah. I mean, I want to cut off this, but I want to cut it off up to here, right? Or up to here. So what I want to do, I want to cut off this. Yes, I think I want to cut off this up to the middle of this. And then I want to cut off the middle of this. And then I want to go here, right? Here or here? Where's the inside? The inside is this. Okay. Yes. And now I think we want to cut it more because it's still very square. I mean, this thing is still super square, bro. Let's cut it off more. Let's do another cut. At least one cut. Yeah, so I'm basically redoing the model completely, come on. So there's nothing left. There's nothing left. There's nothing left of the previous one. Nothing. There's nothing left. I got scammed. No, I don't remember because some of these models have been done also for free by some people. So I don't remember if this one was really a commission, but I think it was. I can go back and check. But there's also people that have been working, you know, like trying to help us. So I don't want to shut down, you know. Maybe this one was a guy trying to help us. I don't know. I don't remember. So I don't want to be too annoying, right? Too bad on that. But I'm trying to do commissions. I need people that can 3D model. I need it now. I have a wall to make. We have hundreds of things to do. Hundreds. But I need someone that has a decent understanding of our universe, right? And it doesn't ask me, you know, $50 per hour because we cannot pay that money, or 100 per hour. I mean, we cannot pay that money. So it must be someone that does it, you know, half for fun, half for getting a bit of recognition with some money. But if he's really a professional that says, no, I am like $200 per hour, I mean, it's not gonna work for us. We have too much stuff to do. I mean, I can do one piece, two pieces, right? Like it was the same for the characters, right? If you ask to a professional to do a character, I think we'll ask you maybe, I don't know, $1,000 for a character or $2,000. Depends how many pieces, customization, right? But you know, we have like 17 of them, right? So if I go 2,000 by 17, it starts to be, so does it become very reasonable? But yeah, if you know someone, right? If you know someone that wants to help the game, I think it's someone that needs to, I mean, he wants to help the game. And at the same time, you know, is happy if we pay him for some of the time and but in a reasonable way, then send it to me, right? Because we have, the problem is that it's hard work, right? Sometimes people are thinking that video games are easy to make. I mean, there's no, it's nothing easy. So look at this adjustment, right, that I'm making just to make something that looks barely decent, and it's nothing easy. Okay, so we have the problem of the second roof, right? The second roof was this piece, right? It was this piece that at this point is completely unusable. So this was the second roof that was basically going over the bottom part, right? But it's completely unusable. I think I will leave it up there and then we'll think what to do. Now this roof I think is not bad. So this roof is not bad. The two sails are not bad. So for example, this one were part of the work that he did, right? This one are nice. I think these two are nicely modeled. I really like them. And I think we have to decide. I think we have to decide if we want to make this wing smaller. Let me see compared to the previous house. Compared to the previous house, actually, that wing is very similar. So I think this roof we can. I think this roof we can fix it. I think we will have to split. Can we do it? Yeah. So we can make it a bit more round, and I don't know what happened here exactly, but something bad happened. Yeah, something pretty bad happened. This is where it was where we had the fake cut, right? Where there was the fake cut, the cartoonish cut that I decided to remove, and so now paying the consequences. Try to use proportional editing. Yeah, I use it sometimes. This one, right? Yeah, I use it sometimes. You're right. I should use it more probably. I have to make hundreds of models for myself, but I get a chance. I'd love to contribute House of 2 if for free, of course. I can pay you, M96. I can pay you. I don't have a problem in paying you. I mean, I cannot pay you, as I said, a lot, right?
Spaghetti code.
But I mean, I'm perfectly fine to recognize the work that people do. Yeah, we have other pieces, right? we have other pieces that we have to make. So if you are, but yeah, if you want to do it for free, for me it's easier because there is no. I mean, for free is easier because there is no time limit, right? While every time you have a commission, you feel that the other person is like always, you know, on a timer, and is always like, I have to go, I have to finish, it's done, right? So there is no passion, there is no, you know, love for doing it, right? So it's a matter of money, and if it's a matter of money, and you ask maybe for a change, then no, the change I cannot do, so it becomes a mess. If you just do it, you know, relaxed in your spare time, yeah, it's better for free at that point, right? Yeah, if you want to help, yes, it would be nice. I have other houses, I have other architecture, right? So for example, I think an easy one would be this, right? So we will have the houses. So we will have this house, we will have this giant building. By the way, this one is not bad. I had to change it, but this one is not bad. I mean, it looks a bit like a Protoss, StarCraft Protoss building, but I like it. So so we'll have this one will be in the middle of the village, right? And then we will have the small house. That is the one that we did before, right? And the now that I look at this, it's not too bad compared to what I'm doing. This was the one, but it was looking like a ship, You see it? It looks like a ship. And the problem was that the front door was fucked and everything was broken. I mean, it's a nice model if you look at it this way, but it's completely unusable because the proportions are all fucked, right? It's super thin, is super high, and it looks nice, right? If you have to 3D print it and paint it, it's nice, but it's not usable in game. So 4 doors and no windows. Yeah, maybe we need to add windows here. Yeah, maybe I will add the same windows. Yeah, we'll add the same windows here on the side. This one is not complete yet. It was just the first version. But yeah, we can add window, maybe, right? And this is kind of a town hall. And then we will have the common house, which is this one, common house. And then we will have the luxury house. I don't know how many, 2 or 3, you know, in the village, which is this one that we are building now. We will see how it comes out at the end. But then in the village, there should also be some other elements, right? Like I don't know, an obelisk or a garden or I don't know, like a square with some stuff, you know. And so the idea is can we add some elements? For example, this statue, I think I like this thing. I mean, it's a bit weird, but I think if we have like a square, like a plaza thingy, right? A square, maybe with this statue in the middle, and maybe 2 arches. Maybe this is a bit too elaborate, so maybe it should be toned down a bit, right? But like 2 arches for the entrance and the exit of the... This one also I think is a bit too elaborate. Maybe this one, maybe you can take this one, you know, but just remove all the flames. So just having this structure. And so having, I don't know, I need to think a bit about it, right? So I know that I'm having all the answers immediately, but building some of those elements, right? So maybe there is a square. I don't know if it should be a square or it should be an ellipse or whatever. And then you have that arch, you know, on this side as a decoration. And maybe you have in the middle a small pedestal, and then you have that statue that we just saw, right? Kind of a flaming thing. And then maybe you have another arch on the other side, and then you have, I don't know, here just a border, you know, just a small border all around, and maybe you have that finishes here, obviously. And then maybe you have two paths, right? Two paths here and here. So maybe 4 paths in total, yeah, 4 paths in total. Or maybe 3, I don't know, maybe 3 would be nicer. I think 4 is probably too much. So maybe 3, right? So there is this thing. And here we can place some benches. We already have benches and stuff. So just designing these 3 elements, right? Designing these 2 elements. Designing the arch and designing this kind of statue. Are Diablo into flame motives? Yeah, I think that's a kind of a misconception, unfortunately. And I think we should go away from the flames, but unfortunately, when I gave the task to the artist, I gave him all the history and such, and he took the volcano thingy as the main thing, right? Unfortunately. And so yeah, and so it became Salt Flames, but in reality we said that for the Diaboli we want I think I did some changes after that. Yeah, you see, like here it was like this, and I added no, I think it's not in this version. No, we added I have to put that in place because we added these ones. Yeah, these ones here. So these ones in terms of motifs, right? These ones as well, like a feather, so we did some changes because at the beginning was really flames, and these ones as well, right? These ones, because unfortunately he, from the history, he got the volcano thingy, and so he decided it was all flames. But we can have a bit of a flame. I mean, like this one I like, right? This one I think is usable. I think even if he has a bit of a flame, is okay. I think this one is nice. Maybe this one can be more rounded. I don't know. I have to think about it, but I can, can do one thing at a time. See you, M96. Okay, I think that now that we have a much larger house, this thing should be scaled up as well, and this should be scaled up. I just don't know if I want to do something a bit weird, which is this, right? So we move this wing on the top of this side of the house, right? And we make this other wing way bigger, because you see that the common house actually has an even bigger wing, right? So we make this wing even bigger. Maybe that's too much, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and we put it here, right? So now the house basically has two wings on two sides, which is a bit of a pity because we lose the double thing from the front. So probably not. Because I really like the double wing here. I really like it. But at the same time, I recognize that it's a bit messy because we don't have enough space. So or we change this. I mean, I can do it. Or we change this and we move this thing significantly forward, meaning here. Which I think at the end could be a good idea. So at least the second floor becomes, you know, more usable. Because anyway, we will need a stair of some kind, right? To go up. I mean, it can be a ladder, but having a ladder in a luxury house sounds a bit weird, right? I don't understand why this is so... I mean, why this is not in line with this? So should we do that? If we do that, which basically means moving this whole thing forward by quite a bit. But I think I'm breaking things here, because now that if I move this forward, this breaks. No? Yeah, I think it does. I think I have to redo this part. But anyway, my idea was if we make it... Should I just delete... I don't know, guys. I'm a bit confused about all of this. I'm a bit confused now. Because nothing is the way it should be. Uh-oh. There are merged vertices. I'm a bit confused of why all this part is pushed to the side. You see that all these vertices are pushed to the side so much. I mean, I don't know, maybe it was the movement I did before, but maybe it was the extension, right? When we decided to I don't know. But yeah, if I just destroy one slice, because now I think we have too many slices, but if I destroy the slice, then this will not match anymore. No! But my idea was if I move all of this forward, and so we gain more space in this part of the house, right? And this becomes something like this. Just fine, I mean, whatever. Something like this. Does it get, because I think at the moment I don't like the overall shape, right? I have a problem with the shape. I think I have a massive problem with this thing. I think I really like the two here, but I don't like Unless this one, maybe we make it more vertical. I mean, it's not bad, but I cannot resolve this bottom part. This bottom part, I cannot really process it fully. I don't understand. I mean, and here I don't know if I want to fix the... do we want to fix this to be inside? So this, what do we do with this? We make the... Do we make the roof larger or do we make the room smaller? I think the roof larger may look a bit too fat. Like if I take all of that and I move it to the side. I think it becomes a bit... No, I prefer to move I prefer to change the house. I think I prefer to change the house. I mean, it truly becomes a bit small, but anyway, I think we are making progress. I really hope that I don't reach a point where I say, okay, I have to trash it. I really I really hope I don't reach that point where I'm saying, well, you know, I tried, but it looks like shit and we have to destroy it. I really hope that doesn't happen. There is a possibility, boys. There is a possibility that the result will be bad. And I will just say no. Now this thing is... I mean, I don't understand why there are some parts that are so outside. Ah, it's the ending. Yeah, the ending is really outside. Okay, better. Okay, that is slightly better. Now, I think we don't have enough space between this wing and this wing, so, but I don't know what to do, right? These two wings are a bit on top of each other. Should we have the stair here? Oh yes, this is probably what we should do. Okay. How much space do I need? I have an idea. How much space do I need vertically to have this guy go through? So if there is a stair, right, it goes here and then goes here, I think we can make it. Yeah, I think we can make it by staying below the wing. But this means that this part needs to be covered. That I don't know if I like though. But it's either on the front or on the back, and I think the only way is on the back, because at the front we have the door, right? So we cannot place a stair here. So it must be the back. It must be here. So there must be a stair going up, and this will be closed, right? Horizontally will be closed. So I need space here to go up. And but this means I need to change all of that. No! This means what? This means that I need to change the outside and the inside. So like the outside will be like this. I don't even know what I'm modifying at the moment. Okay, let's start with the outside 1 second, right? So, but if I do this, what happens? Oh my god. If I do this, I don't need it here because the stair will only be in the middle. So in theory, this vertex doesn't have to stay here, right? So this can be even down there. And the same for this guy, right? This guy, I don't need it up there. The only thing that I need here in the middle. A ladder, maybe. So I only need this part, right, to be... But now that we have that... I mean, I think the double wing can still stay. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking to move this wall, because now that it's too close, right? I mean, this thing now is too close. I think I need to move this back. There's no way. I mean, it's too close to the wing, and I think it's annoying. I think it's too close. Also, I think that this should be scaled vertically like that. And so if the wing goes here, which is a bit more reasonable now, right? In my wall, yeah, the only problem is, let me forget the wings a second, because the moment we have another problem, we have a much bigger problem. I mean, obviously I can cut these off, right? I can, yeah, let me do it. I mean, we can make this more round for sure. We can make this more round. Well, here I don't know. I think here is already fairly okay. This part I think is already fairly okay. So it's basically like a half sphere. It's a half sphere going up. The problem is the inside, because the inside at the moment The inside at the moment doesn't even know that, right? So it doesn't think, the inside is not thinking that way. While we need the inside to think the same way. So we need the inside to go down. I mean to go back. I mean to go back like that. And we need all of this, which is the inside, to go back, right? And that one is okay. Then this one is fine. This one is fine, right? I mean, yes, well, I don't know why this model is all fucked up, but like nothing is vertically sound. Like these things are not vertically in the right place, right? And they are not aligned. They are not aligned. You see that none of them is aligned vertically? It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, I made them vertically aligned now. Okay, this is a bit better, so it's also easier to manage actually. Because I don't think I want from the inside to see a curve, right? I don't think so. Okay, this is vertically aligned. Or not. Well, yeah. I think it is. I think it is. So now okay, so now the problem is here, because here is a mess. Here is a mess. Here is a mess. But I think I can do this. I can take 1, 2, and 3, right? Move them up together with 1 and 2. We move them up, and we move them back, right? Now this one, we move it forward again. So we create like the sphere. And probably we have to cut, right? We have to cut, otherwise it's too square. We have to cut between here and, I don't even know what. Between here and what? Here and here? Yeah, here and here. So I have to cut between this. I have to cut between this and, oh my god, and what? And what? Oh fuck, I don't know. That is so confusing. That is so confusing. Okay, let's move this up, which anyway needs to go up. This one needs to go up like a boss. This too needs to go up like a boss. Right? Yes, because there is the inside sphere. There is the inside half sphere, right, that we created. And this one also needs to go back. Okay, now I think it looks decent. I may cut, yeah, I may cut from here to here. Yeah, let me cut it. So we cut from here to the middle of this. Oh, the middle is that down? Okay. Cut from here to here. Hello! Who joined? Hello, Miyashima. Hey, thank you for the follow. And yeah, welcome to this incredible journey. of making a game. Well, yeah. Okay, I think like this is decent. I mean, it's not great maybe, but it's decent. So we have the space inside, right? We have the space inside now. So if I enter into the house now, it will not be very easy to see, but there is actually a wall, you see, a wall back part, which is round. There is something weird happening there, but it's fine. There is a wall house that is round, and there is a guy hanging from the roof, but it's fine, right? And now I think I would like to do the middle. I mean, we have a number of issues, but like for example, right? I think I like the shape, by the way, but I'm not sure that I really want this to be that way, right? So that to be so much in, right? I mean, I understand, but yeah, I think like this is better. So it's still kind of round, but not stupid round. Okay, something like this. We will improve it, okay? We will improve it, but just to say... I think we have a problem with the outside. The outside is not big enough to actually hold the inside. And I don't know exactly why, but... maybe that one went a bit too much. No, but it's the same. Yeah, I think the problem is that guy. But why? Because it's not even. Yeah, okay. We need to cut this off. We will cut this off because it's not even with everything else. Yeah. Okay, we can subdivide this, but can we subdivide in a smart way so that we start from here, we go here, and then we go all the way here to the middle? So basically from this to... Oh my god, boys. From this to... going crazy. From this to this. Yeah, from this to this. Can we cut? No. That was not possible. That was not possible, and I don't understand why. I mean, these two must be connected, right? Why they are not? No, I don't understand. Probably because it's inside. Ah, okay, I think I understand why. Because since it's inside, it doesn't let you cut it. Okay. Okay, so we will do this. So now it's not inside anymore, right? So it should let me cut from here to here. Ah, yes. Ah, now everything makes sense in this freaking crazy world. Okay. So I think we can even merge this with that potentially. Yeah, let me do it. Okay, so now we have the inside and not messing up with the outside anymore, right? Because we have the proper vertices that can actually cut through properly. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now we have a problem here above, but here above I just didn't look at it at all, right? Yet. So, but yeah, we have a problem there. And the problem is what? The problem is what? The inside is yeah, the inside is larger than the outside. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, should be like this, right? Should be like this. Yep. Okay, good. We're making good progress in this crazy project. Now okay, so now here we should have enough space. I mean, it's not a lot of space, but as you can see, there is like a nice round semi-sphere going up. 825 followers now. 826. Where are they? What do you mean where are they? They sometimes come through and then go away. There is a lot of people that are like watching the stream for like 10 minutes. They just want to understand what I'm doing. And then they leave, right? It's not that people are, always, even if they followed, right? They're always around. I mean, it would be nice, but it's really not how it works. I don't know, where are they? Okay, let's say that we can fine tune later on, but I think I like the idea of having this part with a stair, right? This part with a stair. And I think that for now we will do something very, very simple. We will put a floor, which is actually just which is actually just a cube or something, just a thingy. So mesh cube, right? Scale on the Z like that, scale on the Y like this, scale on the X like that, right? And then we will refine it maybe, but just to get a sense of what we have in terms of separation between the two places, right? Separation between the two places. Well, in theory, the separation will be at this level, if I understand it right or not. Separation will be No, I think I think it can be a bit higher. Well, it's very close though. I mean, if it's not here, it is here, right? So it's very close to this place anyway. It's very, very close. I think it's kind of here, right? And then here we will have to cut off a round thingy, or anyway enough space to allow for a stair, right? So there will be a stair. I don't know if it will be a spiral stair. I think I hate spiral stairs because they're so hard to use. So I think it would be better if there is just a stair that goes, you know, I don't know how, but alpha circle, and then he exit there. So probably we will have to cut off a piece. Yeah, it will probably be a stair that goes here, alpha circle, and then straight, right? So if I have to think about it, I would have to you know, do it just roughly now. If I have to do it just roughly, I would say what? I would say it will probably be I don't know. Yeah, like this. I think will probably be this will be removed, right? This will be empty, and then there will be a piece here. So this they will be removed as well, right? So you will have a stair coming up this way, and then he rotates and he goes up this way. This will be the end of the stair, and you will have this part of the floor usable, right? I think that's the best we can do at the moment. We will make it round. I don't know. We'll put a fence. I don't know. But yeah, that would be the idea. So round stair, straight stair, and so here here we will need some vertical. Okay, so at least it gives a sense of the space, right? And I think there is enough space. If you look at the character size, I think it's decent. I think it's decent. Yeah. Now. Now, one problem we have is yeah, one problem we have is this space, because if we want to have the two wings, right? If you want to have the two wings, I cannot have this go so deep. I need this to go more. She's annoying though. Fucking annoying. That is super annoying. Well, we can always use the same trick. We can make this even more vertical, right? So if we make this more vertical, there is more space for... there is more space for this. Maybe we can make this... Why I have this freaking... because the pivot is not in a stupid place. Uh-oh. The pivot needs to be there, otherwise it will warp left and right. Okay, I see. Well, fine. Can I go local rotation? No, it's the same. Arr. Okay. Yeah, but like that is... So I'm thinking if I want to have this one more rotated, right? Like this. But I don't know if it's the proper style, actually. I think it looks a bit weird. What if we abandon the second thing? I think it looks a bit weird, guys. What if we abandon the second thing or we put it here? I think will be a better idea, you know? I mean, I know it's making it very asymmetrical and everything, but I think it's better. I personally think it's better. Because there we don't have enough space and it's becoming a problem. It's becoming a real problem. I can make this one bigger. So that it covers more of the house. And then at this point I can make this larger again. I think I moved it already 20 times, but yeah. I can make this larger again. So it goes there. Right? And I think this will be a better design. Because this part is fully closed and is consistent with itself. And I think it's so much better this way. Maybe the only thing is we have to decide on the rotation, right? So if that's the right rotation, we want another rotation, but and we have to be careful about this thing. Why this thing is not... Did I fuck up the rotation? Yeah, I did. I fuck up the rotation. No. Okay, now. Oh fuck, I Control Z my life. I Control Z too much. Now, I don't like too much this corner, right? So the fact that this corner, right? I don't know if I really want that corner because inside is actually round, right? Inside it is, well, not really true. Inside there is the same corner. Inside there is the same corner. Well, if I like it though. I mean, first of all, because it's not precise, right? So these things are all fucked up. I don't know why. Okay, now at least it's straight. I mean, I understand that the original idea was to give him a bit of a shape, right? But I mean, I understand that. Maybe we can leave this shape. I don't know. I mean, we can make this more round than if. What if we make this? What if we make this a bit more round? This corner, well, at the moment is like this because it's coming from a 90 degrees, right? So no, I think it's probably better if it's straight. There is okay. I think that it will be so the positioning of the two wings I think would be like this. This roof I like. This back with a rounded house I like. Now we have a big issue with the front, right? Because the front at the moment sucks, right? It really sucks. So I don't like this thing. But we have a kind of a square thing to cover. We are missing the roof all here, right? Which in theory was this, originally was this roof, but we cannot use because is bad and broken. So I mean, we could have another round of this roof, so I can duplicate this in theory, right? I could take all of that, duplicate it on the X, and what? Duplicate it on the X. Why is not moving? Huh? Wait a second. So if I take all this, right, and I duplicate it, it's not doing it because the mirror is in the middle, or what? I mean, I would like to split the middle, right? Why it continues to do this? Because I don't have I don't have a separate. Huh? Ah, because there is merge. Clipping. Ah, clipping. Clipping. Merge. Okay, now, anyway, now is okay. So the idea is, right, if we just take that roof and we bring it here, and somehow, some way, we adapt it, right? Do you think it will be reasonable or not? Probably not, huh? Like if I take that, and then I take this, and then I move it here. And then I take this. Oh my god. And then I move it here. Well. It didn't really work, guys. There is something that I miscalculated. A little miscalculation. Why? Why all this is completely fucked? Because it was kind of round. It was kind of round. Well, we can fix it. A little miscalculation. And do this. Not too bad. Now, it's kind of distant from the roof though, but I would say it's not too bad. So how does it double? Okay, forget this thing in the front for a second, okay? How does a double roof like this look? Do you think it looks decent? I mean, assuming that I then move the columns, because at the moment the columns are all fucked up, right? But we know that. So we know that these are not... I mean, these columns are not in the right place. These columns are not even matching the windows, right? So we know that we are in a bit of a problematic column thing. You know that. Complicated situation. So I still don't understand why this thing needs to go down. Why cannot just be a normal 2-floor holy moly freaking ollie, right? So why cannot just be square here or nearly square? Why we need this weird thingy? Right? I don't know. Okay, but now the problem is, right? Now the problem. Okay, so here we have a big wall without any decoration. The idea here was to have this kind of vertical, you see this vertical decoration? Which is not much, but it's something, right? And we could place it there in the middle, but we already have the column, so maybe is enough. I don't know. There could be a window there. Yeah, there must be a window now that I think about it, because otherwise, how can you see above, right? So I think that here we need to take one of the windows. We need to take one of the windows, duplicate, separate selection. But this is not mirrored. Fuck. Okay, we will try. Because if I do it like this, If I do it like this, right, it will never work. No, it will never work. Because the mirror is not mirroring. Well, maybe it's smart enough. Wait a second. Maybe this tool is smart enough. No, it's not, because it's fucking up the mirror completely. So it didn't duplicate, right? It's not mirroring shit anymore. So if you rotate, exactly. So the only way to mirror this is to rotate it this way. And then I have another one on the other side. Yep, I do. But now if I move it, for example, down, and then I move it in, does it become one or not? Well, do you think this thing is... I think it became one, yeah. I think it did. But we have a bit of a problem here. I don't understand exactly what happened, but something happened. Definitely. I don't think what I did is a good idea. Because I think that now we have a lot of ghost edges. We have 1,000,000 ghost edges. Well, maybe I can do clean up, delete loose. Yeah. Okay, that is better. Yeah, but all of this didn't help at all. It's not deleting all this shit, boys. I think I did it kind of wrong. What? But I don't have another easy way, because if I just copy a window, it's not going to mirror it. I don't know exactly what is this, but do we have it also in the previous one? Yeah, we have that as well. So yeah, I think that now it is fully mirrored. Now, do I want to merge it with this guy? Well, if possible, yes, but I don't know if it will work. Okay, seems that it worked. Okay, if it worked and I select and I go this way and I select... What was that? I saw very weird, very weird vertices, or no? Like this vertex, for example. What is that? What is that vertex? Okay, now I think it's cleaner. Okay. Then this was good. Okay, so we have our Windorino. And now the Windorino will go up. And it will be placed on this mega wall. It will be placed on this mega wall. Now... you know, I think it should be bigger. But I don't know how much bigger. And also it seems that if I scale it, it's fucking up everything. Interesting. Why? I mean, I can also leave it like this, but why I cannot just scale it like if I put my thing there. No, I put my thing there. Arr. How do I move this? Yes, exactly. So if now I scale this on 3D cursor, now it works. So how big do you think it should be? Well, I think at least like that. Now if it could be a bit lower, I would also prefer it. Because it's otherwise is in front of the thingy. But we still have to resolve. So how wait, where is the character? The character is there. The character is there, right? And we said that the floor is here. So reasonably the window, if the floor is here, right? Reasonably the window should be lower than that. Should be lower than that. Like this. Okay. Okay, so if that is true, okay, we have that. 825. Miyazima is saying, look at better before. Oh, sorry, I just read it now. Before when? Before when? When do you think it was looking better? When I had the two wings on one side, or when? Or maybe I don't know. Maybe your comment was like 15 minutes ago. I don't know. I didn't read it. Sorry, I was too focused. Before 23:25 when it was posted. Okay, like half an hour ago. Okay, I was too focused. Sorry. I was too focused on this. I didn't read the chat. You can, if you really want me to read, you can. You can play an alert or something, right? If you play an alert, then I will listen to it much easier. I will be aware of it. So these things are the I see. So what do we do now? What do we do now, boys? I mean, do you like the direction it's going or not? Do you like the direction where this is going? So basically we have wing at the back that will require a pillar, Wait, I'm putting it so I don't forget. So there will be a pillar There will be a pillar here, right? Okay, so pillar. So pillar at the back to sustain the wing. Then round house here, and then straight. Then all around there to accommodate the inner stair that we will do one day. Then double roof, right? Double roof. I think it's okay-ish, but at this point, without the upper sail, the entrance looks a bit weird, as well as the wide body backside. I suggest putting another draped sail on top of the entrance again and maybe widening the sail at the back. It's already super wide. I mean, you wanted this to be larger than that. I mean, what I can do... Wait. What I can do is to take this and... take this... and make it arrive here. So that it covered the house. And if you want, I can also make it go... make it go over, I don't know. Like closing into the sail, right? So we could close this on the sail. Those sticking out parts. Yeah, this square thing, yeah. I mean, we could subdivide, but it will look a bit weird because it will be like a round, right? Like a round. By... I guess we can. Like if I do this, right? And so now this is divided. And then I take this and I move it. I mean, I take this and this and this and this and this and I move it here. And then I take only this, and I rotate it vertically. Oh shit. And I make it like I don't know, I'm improvising a bit, I'm improvising, 1 second. It's not very easy to improvise. Now, I don't know how this looks, but the idea would be, yeah, that roof, right, the lower roof is like going around. And if possible, it connects with the sail, right? If possible. Now, the problem is that the shape is completely different. But, you know, I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. I think we can split it again. I think we can split it again and split it again, rotate it again, move it again. Rotate it again, move it again. No, maybe now I exaggerated because this is not the sail position. So I think I exaggerated with the rotation. I think the rotation should probably be the same as the sail, right? So So probably like that. And then we can say, oh, you know what? Now this is going here. Right? And this and this and this is going kind of here. I mean, we can make it connect. That's the idea. What happened to this guy? It is precise work, boys. It is precise stuff, you know. Well. So you get the idea, right? You get the idea of what I'm trying to do. Uh-oh. What the hell? Why this thing is so broken? No, but it's okay, it's okay. I mean, it looks a bit broken, but in reality, it's not too bad. In reality, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay. So the idea, okay, so the idea is that this thing is like going in. I don't know why it's going in wrongly, but I mean, I don't understand exactly what I'm looking at, but it seems that there is some fuck up, right? I don't know why it goes in. I don't know why it looks like it's inside. Probably because it is. Okay. Probably because it is. Okay. So we have to move it like that. And like that. Maybe. And now it's not inside anymore. Yeah. Well, there's a bit of space, but it's okay. Yeah, so we could do it this way. So is this way better? Well, you may say, well, if you did it here, then you should do it there as well. At the upper level? At the upper level, eh? Because now it looks a bit strange that it's open here, no? Or no? I mean, I don't want to have this go after the sail because I think it will look a bit strange. I mean, I could, but I think it will look weird if it goes like this, right? If it goes over or not. Maybe it's not that bad. Wait a second. Maybe it's not that bad, actually. Now that I cannot really change, but because there is a hole, but I mean, this space is a bit weird. The space between. So this should close in with the wing. Yeah, it should. I think this thing should somehow close in because if they don't, I think it looks stupid. But if I do it this way, I think I'm fucking up a bit the shape. But there is the wing, so probably it's okay. Ah, we are touching the inside of the house. No! Well, I will tweak it until it's okay. Oh, I did something bad. I can... So basically becomes a full spring roll, huh? Now is a real spring roll because we are wrapping around. Yeah, I think it looks better actually. Yeah, I think it looks better. I think it does. Now there is this place where we have to just fix the wall, but it's fine. I mean, these two things need to go somehow to the left a bit. I mean, not much, but just a bit to the left. Okay, now it doesn't go through. Yeah, I like it way more. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I think I like it way more. What is this guy? Huh? What is this guy doing here? Okay. Okay, on the lower part of the building, so the sharp corner just stand out, even if covered up by the sail. The corners stand out. Yeah, but I think it's nice though, because we could have two textures, you know? Or we can, so this can be a motif, right? This can be a special, this can be just the way the house is done, you know? So it's a straight wall, and then there is a round one. I think you can see houses like this in real life, right? So I think it's okay. I still don't understand why these things are not vertically. Okay. I think I like the fact that there is square here and round there. No, you don't like it? You think it's too rough? I mean, I can make the round being the wall thingy, right? I just round the corner in the back and keep the sail ending like the one from the top floor. What do you mean? It's completely different. I think I like it. I would not go crazy on this corner. And we can change it later. I understand what you mean. There is a bit uneven compared to the rest. But I think I like the way it closes. This closes on top of that. And it really wraps it, right? It really wraps it perfectly. Like a spring roll. Look at this. Isn't this identical to our house? Isn't this exactly... look the wrapping. It's exactly like our house. It's perfect. You know? Okay, now I'm hungry. Oh my god, it's midnight 14. Shit, I need to go. But I think, you know, the addition that we did, so we had a bigger door. We had a nice window in the middle. We decided to go for the double thingy. Now we still have to resolve this part. I mean, this part at the moment is really a problem. And is really a problem. And the shit that I made, this thing, it looks super bad, right? So I think that I think we cannot use this. I mean, I don't know, I don't like, well, from the front maybe it's not too bad. Wait, let me delete this because anyway we don't need it. I think if you look from the front, right, it's not so terrible. But it's still very different in shape from everything else because everything is like pushing up, right? Pushing up, so very vertically oriented. And this thing is very flat oriented, very, right? It creates a bit too much distraction for the eye in terms of composition, but then again, not worth spending another 10 hours. I guess it's better to make a complete revision that honors those amazing concept arts later. Oh fuck, make a complete revision? What do you mean? This thing will never change. This thing is going in game and it will be maybe tweaked one piece, but will never be redone. That is fine. I mean, I spent enough time on it to make it done in game, done. I mean, this apart from this in the front, right? I've said it 15 minutes before. I mean, that is too late, Ula. Ah, yes, you said that. I know your mom. Yeah, I see it now. Sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah, I have to go. Also because tomorrow I have to wake up early. I hope you want to use the colors like in the picture. I don't know. You like the red colors? I mean, these colors? No, I mean, you like the colors... These colors? I mean, we can, yeah, but maybe we can find also other patterns. I think I like this pattern a lot. This one, I like it a lot. This red, you know, this thing, I like it a lot. But at the same time, I think that Diaboli are red, so I think that they don't like the red color, right? I mean, they like, if they are red skinned, right, they want to have contrast. So maybe they like green, yellow, blue. So it makes a good contrast with their skin. At least that's my idea. But I mean, like a black guy with a white T-shirt, you know, it's very powerful, right? It looks, you know, the contrast is there. And like a white guy, maybe needs. I mean, if a white guy puts a white T-shirt, I mean, it's looking dead, right? Not specifically the color, but the design. Yeah, the design, yeah. I think the design, we can go with this thing or the others, but I really need to go now. I'm sorry, I have to go. I think we have to fix this front, you know? This front, I mean, we can also do something completely different, right? We could also do this. We could close it like that, right? I don't know. I will think about it, but I mean, I can make this part go all the way. The problem is that if I make this part go all the way, then it becomes the other concept that I wanted to make separately. Because I have another concept, which is this one, that I really want to make. This one in the middle. The middle top, this guy here, right? So basically with two wings on the side that are identical, and I want this curve. You see this curve? I want exactly that curve, which I think is fantastic. And this thing in the middle, right? But if I do this here, then this becomes that, right? And I don't want it. I think I want this one to be asymmetrical because I think it's very nice that it's asymmetrical. So, or we do another thing here. I don't know. It's not bad, huh? I don't know. We will think about it. We will do some tests. I don't know. Here maybe it can become smaller at the top. Can be two of them. I don't know. Is this too much? When you have stuff then. Nah, that's too much. I don't know, I would think about it. But I like the fact that it's not symmetrical. I like the fact that it's not symmetrical. Maybe I can shorten this even a bit more. Okay, I need to go. Fuck it. Bye. Bye-bye.